Hello people, I'm Tim Ulmer and I'm your host for Epilepsy Gangster. Now, I have been a bitter enemy of Epilepsy Gangster since he caused my first seizure when I was 2 years old, and I'm 60 now. Epilepsy Gangster is like all criminals in the fact that their biggest fear is when people are informed and knowledgeable about them. So my strongest weapon is to acquaint you with members of my gang who are living happy, productive, and socially active lives despite the fact that they have epilepsy, but epilepsy does not have them. If this is your first time, please subscribe and leave a like, and in the meantime, let the show begin. Dr. Steve Klasik's story about the Epilepsy Gangster is very inspiring. Most of us are mind-boggled when we think about how many years go into the college, the training, and preparation to become a doctor, added on to 17 years of a medical profession. Well, before you go feeling pity and depression for Dr. Klasik being robbed of all that by the Epilepsy Gangster, keep in mind, he is a master at getting himself reinvented. He now wears a big smile at what a caregiver he's become to a big estate, championship animals, biking, exercise, and a loving marriage. Hello, Dr. Klasik. Thank you for joining us.
Thank you for having me. It's very, very nice to be here. Very much a privilege. Thank you for having me.
Dr. Klasik, please tell us when you became aware of epilepsy and what you thought would be the consequences of it.
It goes way back to 2010. It was the very first time that I had a seizure. But what happened was I was actually driving home from work, and I had a seizure just driving home from work. Ended up in the hospital for several days. Nobody really knew what was happening to me. They're like, oh, guess what? You have epilepsy. And so what happened was, back a few weeks earlier, I used to do triathlons, believe it or not. And I did one in the Chesapeake Bay, and I actually finished. And the day after I finished, I started with a fever, up to say 103. So while everybody else was swimming in the Chesapeake Bay having fun, I was laying in the hotel room, fever's up to 103. And yes, that's when things just continued getting worse, and getting worse, and getting worse. And then just over time, it just never got better. Just the seizures kept coming and coming and coming.
Please tell us why you desired to be a doctor.
So I grew up near Chicago. And right as I was finishing high school, my dad we were moving. He took a job transfer to Virginia, and I had to hurry up and move to Virginia. And I decided to just go to community college in Virginia, and then finished that, got my associate's degree, then transferred to JMU, graduated from there. And, while I was going to JMU, I don't know. I didn't know what I was going to do. Study biology, biochem. I didn't know what I was going to do, but took all the tests to go to medical school. And guess what? I got in. Went to Eastern Virginia Medical School. It was great. I had so much fun in medical school. Met the greatest bunch of guys and gals. Just had a good time. Really had a lot of fun. Became a pediatrician, was the chief resident there for a year. It was great. Got my first job right out of there at the Eastern Shore of Virginia, rural Virginia. It was a very, very cool place to live, though, right on the Eastern Shore. After that, transferred to near Atlanta, Gainesville, Georgia, where I worked at the Longstreet Clinic. And that's where I was when I started my seizures. And it really was a supportive place to be. My partners really took good care of me there. It was nothing but help. When I had trouble, if I had to miss a day or something had to happen, everybody was really, really supportive and helped a bunch.
Did you stop practicing medicine because of seizures?
Yeah, initially things were really well started, being treated well with medication, maybe a pill or two every now and then, handled it just fine. But then it just still, the seizures just kept coming and coming and coming. And I mean, it's gotten to the point where now it's every, 4 to 6 weeks. And I was on all the good ones. People who, have surgery, they'll know, and all the other neurologists who watch your show are going to know them well. Lamictal, Topamax, Briviact, Trintellix, plus some others that just didn't work out. But those are all my favorites right now. And just still, and you have all sorts of fun being all these different medicines. I've been blessed, not having a lot of not what I felt like side effects. I'm sure my wife would have a different story, but I've always felt pretty good being on all these medicines, but still none of them really seem to help at all.
So was surgery considered to be part of your treatment?
We said, oh, guess what? Maybe we should try some sort of surgical procedure. And you're like, oh, surgery on my brain?
This is very interesting, but I need to take a moment to tell viewers about the Angels of Epilepsy. It's a nonprofit organization based here in Georgia, to which I've been a member of the advisory board for several years, and I'm quite proud of it. Angels of Epilepsy's mission is simple but powerful: to provide hope, education, advocacy, and direct assistance to those living with this often misunderstood condition. Even if epilepsy strikes all backgrounds and communities, many people are stuck with its stigma and financial hardship. Angels of Epilepsy works to bridge that gap by offering prescription and transportation assistance, educational resources, and support groups. Angels of Epilepsy works alongside community leaders and policymakers to ensure the voices of those impacted by epilepsy are heard and respected. If you want to learn more about its services or how you might participate, contact the address on the screen, angelsofelepsy.org. Please contact Angels of Epilepsy. And now let's return to our show.
Surgery on my brain? Seriously? So we, we're at Emory, and we had a really good neurosurgeon there. We had some little areas where we knew they might be. So we said, oh, let's try what's called an ablation. And they said, oh, great, we'll try to just knock out one of the spots that's causing it. And I'm like, okay, sure. So we did. And, it didn't do anything, except maybe, I started making little changes in me. I wasn't the best guy anymore. I still was fine, but, having an ablation wasn't great. I mean, I'd tell other folks, if you need one, get it. It wasn't that bad. But for the story, for me, it wasn't maybe great. But if you need one, get it. It's not bad.
You're talking laser ablation?
Yes. If you have a focus, a space in your brain where like, oh, this is where your seizures are coming from, it can put a little laser in there, knock it right out. And for a lot of folks, it's great. Just for me, it just wasn't the thing. So then time went on, and we said, we're going to get something I got this great idea. Let's get something called, what is it called? I have to look, my brain doesn't work so well. Responsive neurostimulation. I just call it RNS. And some folks get that it's another procedure. And I think what it does is they put it into spaces where they think it causes your seizures. And maybe it even predicts they're going to happen and puts in the frequency or something. It tries to even stop them before having them. And they put it on both sides, and then they can try to adjust the frequency and maybe stop them from happening. And I'm like, yeah, that would be awesome. Let's do that. So we said, hey, let's give it a shot. And so we tried it. And, nothing happened at all. We haven't had anything. We also had a few more ablations, by the way, which really just took everything away. I lost a lot of function. So the ablation never worked, the RNS never worked, the ablation never worked. And so we're like, I need to retire. I can't be a good pediatrician anymore.
I'm sure that really hurt you because you're pretty much a young man yet. You're middle-aged, right?
Yeah, I mean, I was in my 50s and I was way far away from retiring. I had a lot left to do in my practice. I had a great practice. I worked with a wonderful group of people, and I had a lot to do with my family. Me and my wife had a lot to do in our lives. I have a great group of friends. We like to do things. My wife, we had lots of things we wanted to do. And, and folks with epilepsy already know your life is put on hold. I mean, you don't drive. I mean, folks out there with epilepsy know you don't drive. And that already limits things. And I already had seizures all the time. So that put a big damper on, everything. My wife was worried to death before we went anywhere. So that, we were hoping and praying the procedures did anything, but
I know
it just didn't work out for us.
I'm curious if you ever had to have a therapist to deal with these changes in your life.
Me and my wife talked a lot about how we were going to get through. We had to spend a lot of time together talking and thinking about things. But, sometimes it helps to have a therapist to talk to. It's never a bad idea. So, yeah, on occasion I would. But most of it was me and Karen sitting down and just really having a heart-to-heart on how things were going to go.
Tell us how you reinvented yourself.
Well, since you asked, why don't you come with me and I'll come and show you a whole bunch of things that we've done, okay?
Okay. Well, that's certainly very interesting. But before we go any further with the interview, I want to take a moment to tell viewers about the Defeating Epilepsy Foundation. And it is something that I've been involved with for many years because of their empowerment for advocacy, education, and awareness. The Defeating Epilepsy Foundation provides clear, accessible information about epilepsy seizure management, treatment options, and the quality of life support. It amplifies the voices of epileptic warriors, caregivers, educators, and professionals in discussions about healthcare and policy development and community decision-making. The Defeating Epilepsy Foundation creates more economic and educational opportunities for people with epilepsy and providing resources to improve their quality of life. Whether you're a person living with epilepsy, a caregiver, a health professional, or an ally, the Defeating Epilepsy Foundation is designed to connect everyone. If you want to learn more about its services or how you might participate, contact the address on the screen, defeatingepilepsy.org. Together, we will defeat epilepsy. Now, let's return to our interview.
Hey, come on up, man.
Okay, holy
This
cow.
is just out here, the farm and the barn and stuff.
Now, you take care of all this?
Pretty much now. I retired, and so this is pretty much my daily routine. I got the barn, I got the yard, I I got all the horses to take care of. So yeah, I keep me pretty busy.
My little yard can take 20 hours out of each week, and yet you've got all this. Wow.
You know what? Let's come on. Let me show you the barn.
Sounds good.
You ready to go do some work?
Okay.
It's always good for me to let the pigs out because they're always the first ones. They're always knocking on the door.
You gotta let the pigs out.
Say hi to everybody. And this is Pony. He actually takes some medicine, so I gotta walk in and give him his medicine. He really hates this. Come around and give him his medicine. He's not a big fan of that. Good boy. Mom, Karen, makes all the food, so here's everybody's food. And then what we do is everybody's got their food. It's all labeled up so I don't make any mistakes. And we're just gonna turn right over here and here you go, sweetie. Here's breakfast.
More than I have for breakfast.
I know, right?
If my wife saw that, she wouldn't complain about me eating so much.
There you go.
Whoa, boy.
That's breakfast.
But you take care of these horses for her competitions.
Yes, yes.
Tell us about that.
She does what's called dressage. She's very competitive with that. She is working on competing on a regular basis. So, you know, it keeps her pretty busy. So it's nice because I can help her with that too. And it's just something for us that's nice to do. So it keeps us something to do together. And we have a lot of fun with it. Now's where the fun begins.
Okay.
Now this is where you really earn your keep.
You need me to get some over here?
Yeah, we'll get some. Actually, you know what we need to do? We'll get you your own. You want to get that one there?
Okay. This is more than raking my yard.
That's not bad. You never know what you're going to find in your yard.
Well, you don't know what you're going to find here.
I know, right?
Right?
No, that is true.
How often have you been out here and you've had a seizure while doing this?
You know, a couple times in the afternoon. They're my usual seizure times, 1 o'clock, so I'll be doing the afternoon chores, and then the next thing you know, I'll wake up in the living room or something like that. But I'm pretty lucky. I usually am able to just somehow find myself back and don't end up full in the, you know, in the wheelbarrow or anything like that. So
Yeah.
it's all right. But things have been, you know, getting better over the years, but I don't usually end up, you know, anywhere. Usually somehow I find myself back to the couch somehow. I don't know how, but somehow I do.
When you're down here, you're not afraid to work by yourself, and Karen, you're not afraid to let him work by himself?
I mean, no, I'm not afraid at all. I mean, you know, you never know if anything's gonna happen. I mean, I guess it crosses my mind if I don't feel well. Sometimes I'll have a little numbness maybe in my arm if I feel like something's gonna happen, but for the most part, you just keep going. I don't know what else to do. It's either go sit on the couch or keep, you know, living my life the best I can is about all. I mean, my only choices are that, sit on the couch or go have some fun and do something you like.
And you got these creatures down here need you.
Yeah, they pretty much do. They've got plenty of help, but I'm glad to help out with, you know, doing what they do.
Karen, what do you think about him being down here by himself?
I mean, of course, the worry's always there. But then again, you know, when we try to, if he's gonna, you know, be outside and help out with the chores, you know, mornings usually are best. Because we found seizures are usually in the afternoon. But, you know, we just try to live our lives the best that we can.
So I hear you actually do some mountain biking on your property here?
Yeah, it just was a huge hobby of mine. And, you know, I like to go, but guess what? You had to drive to mountain bike, and you had to not have a seizure while you were mountain biking. So we were fortunate to have a little place to make a trail. So I made a trail in the backyard, and every now and then I'll go down and ride on it.
Can I see it?
Yeah, sure. You want to go down and see it? I'll show you exactly where it is.
Hey,
Take you for a little
absolutely.
ride. All right, buddy, let's see if you can keep up.
Bruce Willis. Yippee-hi-yi-hi-yay! Yahoo!
It's come a long way from taking care of horses every day to taking care of sick kids every day.
But you enjoy it?
Yeah, I mean, it's fun. It's nice. They're sweet horses. They're great horses, and Karen just loves it, and she's just so wonderful. So I wouldn't be around if it wasn't for her.
You've reinvented yourself.
Yeah, there you go. Definitely reinvented. So I definitely am reinvented. You know, do your best to be happy. Keep a smile. You know you're a good person, and I think just keep going. Life is going to be okay. No matter how crummy or that it may be, I think just keep going. Day to day, it's going to be all right.
Well, gosh, Steve, thank you for bringing us out here for this. And
thank you so much for coming out. I tell you, this has been a great experience having you here. I don't know if the farm's going to be ever any better than this. So, it's pretty awesome.
Ooh, Epilepsy Gangster, this twister is going to blow you away just as easily as it blows away a cow or a barn. And for the rest of you, God bless you and may you be seizure free.